Hey guys, I'm back with another Boostbox update, so let's get started. So, very stark difference in Scarlet Violet versus Sword and Shield. You see a lot of yellow over here for gains, and you see a lot of red over here for decreases for Sword and Shield. And yeah, even the graph data and all that, it kind of supports it that Sword and Shield had a pretty bad day yesterday. Nothing like a huge drop or anything, but like just I'm seeing like weaker things compared to like the last couple of days. So maybe it's just a slow day. I don't really know. Yesterday was April 1st. But yeah, Scarlet Violet, some of the predictions I told you about, where I was like, hey, some of these things are moving up. If you want to get them, like maybe now, like is your last. Not necessarily your last chance, but they're about to move up. So if you want to take advantage of that, then then you possibly can. But yeah, Scarlet Violet base. I've been saying that it's probably gonna be around like 195 for a little bit. And yesterday demand was pretty decent. Eight boxes sold versus like 12 boxes sold the day before. Not like huge amounts, but not like it's definitely been a lot worse at like 3 or 4. It's not too far from 199 today. That's just about 8 boxes until 199. Even this one is like 198. So there's a chance it reaches close to 200 tomorrow. It kind of depends how Solar Ring goes and if anyone lists more boxes. But yeah, it's closer to 200 than it's been before. I predicted that today. It wouldn't go like above 195. Yeah, it's at 194. It's not necessarily going to reach around 200 tomorrow, but yeah, if no one really lists more, then it's on its way over there now. If no one lists more though, like if you see that consistently enough, then you're going to see a more sustained price rise. A real turning point for all these boxes, as I said before, is when they actually cross $200. Because it feels like maybe there's actually like an actual change in the market that happens, like enough boxes were bought and all that. But it seems like there's a mental shift among just like people who in the market. They're like, oh yeah, this is a $200 box. Like actually, and I should pay like, oh, they're okay. They're suddenly okay paying like 201 versus before like they'll keep trying to kind of lowball each other a little bit below $200. Paldea had a pretty bad day for demand. Compared to normal 3 boxes, it's literally the lowest amount of boxes bought the whole month. After that's like 5 boxes on some days, but yeah, 3 boxes pretty low. But then also today, 7 boxes were bought. I think someone bought a case. I looked at the data over here. Someone bought a case. Someone also bought the slightly damaged from yesterday, and so Paldea seems like it's stuck around the 235 mark right now. Like it's not that I can't cross it. And 235 is a pretty good price because as I said before, Paldea has been going up. After 327, or after I guess like starting on 329, it costs $225 for the first time in a while, and it's just been going up. Today I guess it's the same, but yeah, when I scroll all the way to the bottom here, I finally get like 240, but like ignoring these 2 boxes, it's 236. 236 isn't that much over 234. I did say that like Paldea seems to be a slow but steady riser, but yeah, they're at this slower demand rate at like 6 boxes. Like I don't expect it. Like it could be like 234 or 235 tomorrow at this rate. So yeah, Paldea isn't really set to make the huge gains. If there's a really big amount of demand, yeah, it could go to like 240. Also, sometimes people will just buy the higher priced boxes anyway. I do see 235 here, but that's at the market price. So even if it doesn't, sometimes there's just like some sellers that people don't want to buy from. Like these have 100%, but sometimes people just go for gold star, or I mean, these star sellers. This one has like these two have less than 90, like less than 100%. So that's also a good sign. Like you don't always have to have the market price or lowest price increase. Sometimes you'll just see people are actually buying the higher price boxes, and that's a good sign of demand. Obsidian Flames 213. It's kind of back to its previous high. Like its previous high was 214 on the 29th, and the demand data is about the same. 5 boxes compared to like 6 boxes or 5 boxes the days before. It does seem pretty close to 220. I think it's Technically it's 213, but there's only one box, so 0% feedback, 155 sales. It could be a new seller, I don't really know. But I do think people are buying the, let's see, there's a 225 there, and then there's these 220 boxes here. So people are buying the more expensive boxes. Like, it's not just a cheap box being bought. And King's Game still has a ton of boxes. Like, I like never see his number. His number, like, based on all the 219.95s being sold, it should go down. And that's why I say, like, I think King's Game just has a tons of Obsidian Flames that they're just holding out on. They're trying to be sneaky about it, but or smart about it, whatever. But anyway, like, they're not trying to just offload like all their positions, show how much they have. Like, they keep adding more boxes as people buy more. So yeah, so 220 is gonna be like a sort of ceiling for a while until like King's Game kind of sells out or raise their prices. So 220 is still a pretty good price, still a new high if it does reach there. Paradox Rift 194. Yeah, I said that there's not enough boxes for it to stay below 190. So yesterday 15 boxes were sold. It's pretty good amounts. Even after that, it goes to like, see, 199 is over here. There's only 3 boxes until then. I want to see if anyone's buying any higher price boxes. I do see some 196s here. Someone bought a case for it. Some people paid like $200 for it. So yeah, some people are buying some of the higher price boxes. Like, not a ton of them. But yeah, like, unless people start adding more and more boxes, like, they are drying up. And these are some of the lower price box sellers too. Copper State Pokey, I started seeing them a few days ago. So like, it kind of depends how much inventory they have. And Live Laugh Love, I've seen them before, but they don't usually list like that much. I forgot BMC commonly has lower prices. But yeah, you just see the 200s there. And then Temporal also rose. It's at 198.48. I think that's about its previous high. Not a lot of demand yesterday. Actually, there's been more, like, less demand days. Like, there's 2 days on the 30th and 4 days yesterday. Otherwise, it's usually at least 5 or 6 or 7. Despite that, though, it's like really close to 200. It's basically already 200. But as I said before, like, actually crossing 200 is a really important thing. I do see these 12 boxes over here, which is at like, 199.99. So still quite a little resistance. But yeah, these things, like, all these boxes are going to go 200. It's just more about like when than if, and we're actually very close. If we're like, I guess at this rate, unless some sort of reprint thing happens or some sort of like big seller comes in, or like a lot of attention is being taken away for some reason, like, I don't know if the Rocket's really that hype that people start off like putting money away toward Team Rocket and not like these sets. Like, I feel like all these boxes at this rate, it should go towards 200. Like, the metrics are pretty good right now. By the end of the month. Yeah, and then Twilight is Twilight is at 214. Let me go over the actual price increases. So like, SU base officially rose about $5. Obsidian rose about $4. Paradox, that was about $5. Temporal is about $4.50. Twilight, that should be a decrease. And then that is about $2 less, not that big of a deal. Stellar is down to 204, but that's because of just something with the listings, and Surging is like just $1 less. But yeah, Twilight demand's been pretty decent lately. 10 yesterday and 14 and 12 the days before. It was in a slowdown period of like 7 and 9. Twilight dropped to like close to 200, or did it even like go under 200 before? Remember there was like one day where it seemed like really low. I'm looking at the wrong row. I see a 201 over there. But yeah, we might be out of the phase where people are offloading all their Twilight boxes. Like I said before, like, I don't know, the price just kept going down. Twilight's kind of back to its 215 price, where it's kind of normal. And there's still quite a few boxes at this 217 mark, but I think 217 would give a good runway, possibly to like start increasing again. I just said it's been like undervalued. Once other boxes shoot up, everyone's gonna be like, why didn't I buy more Twilight? Yeah, Stellar Crown, the main reason it's at the price because this Izzy Gym has this one two cheap boxes. Otherwise, it goes back to 210, which is kind of a normal price for it. And demand's been picking up. Yeah, there's just like Twilight. There's a slow period over here of like $3 a day, and now it's like $8 a day again. And then, but yeah, Stellar, I'm not. It's not really primed to increase very much anytime soon based on a selling rate. It's kind of stuck around the 210, 215 range. And then Surging Sparks, the amount of boxes were bought yesterday, 22. I don't usually cover it that much, but yeah, demand's been slowing down, and yeah, I think I checked it one night. I only usually check it at night, but someone like asked me about the other night, and it was like at 240, and I was like, wait, what? I track this every day, and yeah, it just recovers. That was just like a temporary blip, I feel like. All right, and then Sword and Shields. Yeah, well, all the decreases. So what am I seeing with that? Like, I'm kind of hoping it's just a slow day. Um, but okay, so Sword and Shield base actually went up. There's no sales. There haven't been any sales since the 11th. It's gonna like hit a month soon of like no Sword and Shield base sales. Um, but I think what happens is people just move the listings around. I don't remember this Brian cards was the last previous listing, but you may have converted to like a picture listing. If you convert to a picture listing, then suddenly like the lowest price listed is kind of moved up. But I guess technically this could be, I could put like 378. If it's 378, then it's about the same price as before. Actually, that is the same price. So I think he just made a picture listing. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm just gonna leave it as 410 for now. But yeah, this has a little movement. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. Yeah, if I do anything weird with the data, I like to like tell you. I'm like, I'm not really sure what to do with this. 3 Rebel Clash hasn't really moved. Yeah, no box recently. It kind of sells once every that's like 8 or 9 days. Yeah, sells every like 9 days, I feel like. And then Darkness Ablaze, yeah, it's demand's been decreasing. There's more. It was like closer to 1 box a day. Recently, there's been nothing. Do I still see all the sellers here at the same price? I think that there is another seller here which is new. Yeah, as I said before, Montana Realty was sort of the lowest, and then like there's 2 more sellers. I think there's 1 more seller. Maybe it's just Jake, one over here. But yeah, people are starting to fight each other to sell off their Darkness Ablaze. Vivid Voltage, 2 boxes sold. Nothing too amazing there. This listing over here is doing amazing, and I think they keep listing more boxes. I think they have like cases of this. But yeah, I keep seeing first print run booster boxes being sold. That's affecting the sales. I guess those were the old ones, but still, like for it to sell that many, like it's a relatively new listing, and Vivid Voltage isn't sold that much in general. It's all about marketing, guys. Battle Styles is about the same. 3 boxes sold yesterday. Generally, Rain, I was seeing some optimism for a little bit. No boxes were sold yesterday, which doesn't really help. The good price that I want is like 360 for like a significant price increase. Even 350 would be that bad. And I guess it's in about the same place. Yeah, I don't think the price changed since yesterday. So, like, if the demand keeps going up, then maybe it'll finally move up. But yeah, it feels like it's about the same thing yesterday. Maybe like 1 or 2 more boxes listed. And Evolving Skies, it went down about $10. It was also starting to see potential. But yeah, like again, like no one bought yesterday. So what I see with Sword and Shields that just a lot of people didn't buy any box yesterday. So it doesn't really help the market prices. But in Evolving Skies, there were like fewer boxes closed until like 1350 or 1400. There's still not that many boxes. I think this Ninja like Agility added a listing to be a lot lower. And now there's like 2 boxes at 1330, or 3 boxes because there's 2 here. So that changed the market a little bit. Now it's even further, 1400, but it's really not that far away. Fusion Strike, 2 boxes were sold, but they didn't really make a difference. So without the picture listings, 500 is kind of my target price for Fusion Strike to make a huge difference. it's still kind of stuck in this like 460, 470, maybe even 480 range. Brilliant Stars, one box sold today, no number sold yesterday. It's still about the same position. Actually, a little worse. I think there's more listings close to 300 now. Astral Radiance, 270. One box sold today, but no sold yesterday. Technically, this rate, it's only a box every 3 days. It's pretty slow. And Lost Origin, one box sold yesterday. And Silver Tempest, it went down in price, but Silver Tempest is like the only box that seems to be looking okay. So 2 boxes sold yesterday, one sold today. The price went down because this Flop Doodle Bargains keeps adding like lower price boxes. But after that, it's still at around 280. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.